gotta find.
Back on gold dust woman, take your silver spoon, dig your grave. Heartless Carolyn, pick your path and I pray. Wake up in the morning, see your sunrise curls go down. Thousand lovers pick their prey, but they never find it out. Cry out. Or did she make you cry, make you break down, shatter your illusions of love? And is it over now? Do you know how? Pick up the pieces and go home.
And good morning, ladies. How are you?
Morning.
Morning.
I had to
Well,
put my wig
obviously, Dawn sitting over there is not Howard. Um, I put up a
on.
post earlier saying that Howard would be on, and we suspect that we partied too long on the after
Yeah.
show with after Madam last night. That he's still sleeping. But we do have Dawn, and I forgot to add her in that post this morning because we did not confirm her yesterday. But we welcome Dawn and our very own Tinkerbell for the
Hello.
very first time making an appearance on Witchy Whims.
I wish I had your
Tinkerbell works.
background.
Tinkerbell works behind the scenes a lot for us, and so it's good to have her on the show so everybody can see who helps us in the background. Um, so, ladies, tell us who you are, what you do. We'll start with Dawn. It looks like I know that me and Rosie are sharing. So, Dawn, tell us who you are and what you do, your show, when it's on, and all that good stuff.
I'm Dawn. I do a show with Adam Ramos. We do Alien Talk. It's Tuesdays at 9 p.m. Central. And I'm also a monitor for Prometheus Productions Network. So I watch all the shows and share out and in there to make sure everybody's acting appropriately. And
Right. That's funny. She's the silent vlogger.
Well, that's a tough job.
She's like
You've
the
got a tough
slap on the
job
hand.
if you're watching us. Good morning, Kathy, Joanne, Sam. We always do like our romper room here, and we try to good say good morning to everybody. So I
Morning,
will say
everybody.
that we
You're going a little bit in and
gave
out. I don't know if
just
you can hear me.
today off.
Yes. She asked to have
We all
some
want to
time.
send just some love
Hugs.
um and I'm still sharing here. That's why I'm like
It's
brain
okay. I
dead.
called Howard and I said, "Hey, wake up! You're supposed to be on here." He's like, "Oh, yeah, yeah." I was like, "Get on there."
That now.
Say, click on the link. We're
Oh,
started.
my signal gets jumpy here. So yeah. Sorry. I can y'all if y'all can hear me? Okay. And I'm gonna tag my bees still. I
Oh
don't know
my
if I shared
gosh, you
this
better
on my
watch
own
out.
page, but I'm gonna
You get
share it again.
stung.
Yeah, those bees were going nuts yesterday.
Let me try to move, y'all.
A beaver. It's the Easter beaver.
There's my beaver, y'all.
12
Showing my
seasons.
beaver on Friday lunchtime show.
Yeah, lunchtime. Oh, I just say breakfast. This is my rock on witches my sister gave me.
Were you
Well,
jamming?
here
Were you jamming in the car, Rosie, or were you
Huh?
jamming in the
you're on a
car?
different.
Yes.
That was a good song.
I was thinking about singing it to you, but I was like, I don't really know the words to this song yet. There's nothing worse than somebody
She
crooning a
was.
song they don't know.
That was funny. I like that song though. That was a cool
Am
song.
I getting a better signal?
Yeah, so far.
Yeah,
Am I
I heard
getting a
every word
better
you said.
signal over here, y'all?
Well, we can't really
Keep
tell.
talking. Talk a little bit more. Sorry. Say your ABCs. I don't hear anything.
Okay. Okay, I may be delayed from the other side.
It's the
Now,
bees.
now everybody that watches us knows. Hang on, I'll be back.
Get in car.
Hmm.
Sam said get in the
Get in
car.
car. Why is everybody's signal good in a car?
I don't know.
I always
How we
wonder
done
why
that?
everybody was always sitting in their car.
Do you remember one time? I don't know if you do because I don't know if you watched it, but I had to do a live reading in my car on a Rubbermaid lid.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, it was weird.
On a Rubbermaid
Like
lid.
those Rubbermaid, those big totes that you put stuff in when you store
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
I had to use that lid on my lap in the car to do the card readings on in my car. And then I used like a flashlight or something of some kind,
to
maybe a
read
headlamp.
to read
I
the
don't know.
cards.
Huh?
To read the cards.
That's when you know you get you get oh yeah. That was fun. It was fun
Hi
though.
Sam.
Hey,
How are you
Sam.
doing?
And
Thanks for
Bridget,
coming
welcome,
in.
Bridget. We've got four other ladies that I can see.
Let's see, Joanne, Sam,
Bridget and
Bridget.
Bridget and Kathy.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yes, that's pretty good. If all else fails, sit on a Howard, yay!
I overslept mine. I'm so sorry.
Oh, Terry's on the call.
Can y'all hear me now?
Two Terrys. Oh well, I can hear myself echo. Yes, we can. I think.
Can you still hear yourself echo?
Nope.
Nope.
I can hear me echo though. Damn it.
I can hear you echo. Yep.
Okay, now do you hear me echo?
No.
And we can hear me now.
Yep.
Okay. I had to kill the iPad. I don't know what the hell my problem is with my shit lately, but that's the way it always is on our show. So welcome, Howard.
I'm sorry.
Don't be,
Rosie woke me up. I said, she said, Rosie's my alarm this morning.
I was like, get on,
Don't
get on there.
don't apologize.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
That's all right. You stayed up too
Where's
late.
Jess is coming on?
I don't think she is today.
She's not feeling too well, wasn't she?
Yeah, she's taking today off.
Damn it. Can y'all hear me?
Sam,
Yeah.
Sam said, I'm good wouldn't be the same without technical difficulties. She would be sad
I've
if
lost my I can't hear.
you.
How
Take it
you
away,
ladies
Howard.
doing? Huh?
I said,
Good.
take it away, Howard.
He's just not
Rosie.
woke up yet. You can tell he looks like he just rolled over. He's just trying to
Yeah,
have
I
out of
forgot
here.
my coffee downstairs. I gotta go grab it.
I
I'll be
know.
right back.
I was like, where is my coffee? I need
Yeah, I
some
know. I
coffee.
gotta go grab it. I'll be right back.
I stayed up with Chad. Oh my Lord, I was supposed to get off, but Chad kept talking and talking.
Did he want to talk to you? Oh,
I said, okay, keep going. Keep going, Chad.
so how's everybody else today? Here comes Terry back. There she is. I keep hearing a noise.
Like what?
Andrew's phone going off. It's not you, it's his phone going off. It's all them guys that make the toys.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yes.
And I'm echoing
Yes,
again.
ma'am.
That was really cool, but really
Okay.
creepy, Terry. You like moved
Well, I
really weird,
lost
like in the Blair Witch movie.
as soon
I heard the
as
Blair
I got
Witch.
on my phone, then I couldn't. I heard y'all for 1 second, and then my sound went away, and so then I had to go back into my iPad to allow myself back into the studio. So my iPad came up again. So we'll see how it goes. Um, so hopefully we're
I'm gonna
all
pretend that I'm Chrissy
working.
right now. Get it together. She has to do it for Howard.
It's clouding, but I don't know what the problem is with my technology. My computer will not log on at all now to anything. I got to get with Jess so she can look at it and see what the hell I've done to the settings. So yeah,
Yeah, I was gonna say, wish I lived
I'm
closer.
kind
And
of
she lives a
stuck
lot
with the
closer to you than I
iPad
do.
or the phone until I
Freaking Chantel.
get to see Jess personally.
Oh, is she on there?
Huh?
Yeah,
I get
Hey, good
she's
morning.
about 40 minutes away. We
Oh my god.
you know what that is?
apologize for oversleeping.
Sort of. It's a drawing.
Yeah, Chantel sent it to me. She says, so my kid drew me a picture of her washing her hands in the sink.
Yeah.
She really wants me to put it on the fridge, but I really don't want to.
Yeah, don't.
And,
If it's real,
no,
tell her not to. Tell her don't do it.
Oh,
That looks wonderful. Oh.
oh.
Okay, there. I was like, we got to echo again.
And maybe I'm back.
what,
Two Terrys
what
again.
Jess sent me that this morning.
Yeah.
I got
And then
one from you,
Yeah.
and I got one. Yeah.
well,
It's the
because
same one.
we wanted to make sure you got on, Howard.
Well, thank goodness the phone was even turned. I didn't even turn the volume back up from last night. It was completely
Yeah.
off. And Rosie woke me up this morning. She's like, "Get up! You got a show." Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot.
Well, we had already said that we did the after Madam Party show or
Oh, that
backstage.
Oh my lord. Oh, that was fun. I had fun
So
last
we
night.
have to. I was gonna say we have to send a shout out to Madam After Dark, who comes on after the Petri dish. We kind of did a viewing. We stayed here backstage, and we all watched Madam together. So we were all cutting up, having a good time. So Robin, shout out to you. You do such a good job. You being there by yourself, and we were very entertained. I think some people learned some stuff watching Howard's face. I
Howard at
don't.
a loss for words.
Howard was at a loss for words a few times, and
Yes, I
and I
was.
and I kept telling him, this is not even as risky as it gets.
Oh
This is
no, give
like
me more fuel for
this
the
is like
ammunition
P,
or
this
fuel
is
for
like
fire.
PG-13 version of the Madam.
Oh wow.
Let's turn this all down.
So Howard, well, Dawn, you told us a little bit about you, so tell us what you talk about on your shows.
Well, we've only had two so far, and we had a guest, uh, Catherine. She was Sotomayor. Is that
Cerilos.
I was gonna
Cerilos.
Celia?
Cirillos. Okay, so
Celia.
Cerilos. Yes.
Catherine, I think is going to be on one of our shows as well.
Yes, and she is excellent. She's really, really laid back. She has a wealth of information.
She really
Mhm.
does.
She is well versed in anything in the paranormal you could think of, from aliens to spirits to the other side to all of it. Um,
We're excited to have her on one of our shows too, because I mean, yeah, I know she talks about afterlife, or past lives, and um, I really want to dive into some of that with her on
yeah,
our show.
it would
So
be really good
there,
to
there's a little preview of what's coming
yeah
when we get her on our
get her into the
show.
Fae. That would be really good.
Yeah, yeah, we may have to have her on two shows.
Yeah, or past life regression and dream interpretation and
Did Dawn freeze up for y'all, or is it just
hypnotism.
me?
No, she did. Yeah.
Okay.
Wait a
I thought you
minute.
were just
Um.
being still for a second.
She was
Yeah.
being really
Sometimes
good.
you
That's
can't
real
tell
good.
if someone's being
Um.
still or if they're frozen.
Okay. Dawn, you're frozen, honey. Howard, tell us who you are, what you do, and what you're about.
All right. My name is Howard Petrie. I host three podcast shows. Paranormal Swamp Talk on Wednesday nights. The Petri Dish on Thursday nights, and tonight we'll have the Unholy Trinity on Friday nights. Uh, Terry is a host with me on the Petri Dish, whereas uh, Tinkerbell, that's Rosie Page. She's a host with me on Paranormal Swamp Talk on Wednesday nights. Um, those shows they go from very informative to just like we had this little backstage thing last night, very off the wall,
Spicy? Kelly and Terry.
very spicy, very spicy. Uh, I'm getting a bad start today because I just woke up. It's just because last night and so I overslept. So you got to forgive me on this. Oh, I am a paranormal investigator, also with Paranormal Swamp Investigations. Um, I am a ordained minister. I'm a pastor, and I am a demonologist. We I've worked with Terry and the pets. Actually, that's how I met Terry a while back. My house is haunted, and Terry came out and her team and did an investigation. So ever since then, we've been friends, and then it turned from friendship to family. So
Well, I always tell everybody that I investigate, they become family, because we stay in touch because we care. We want to know what's going on. And I was going to out you, Howard, because I do talk a lot about, your that investigation. We're really private and I don't ever say where, but I do know, Howard is one of the few that's allowed us to say, yeah, share everything.
He doesn't care.
So when y'all have heard me talk about my Louisiana investigation and the, spectacular orbs that I have caught, because I'm not one that buys into a lot of orb pictures. I know bugs and, bound. I know, my background has been in developing and stuff with film. I know how all that crap works. And now,
Mhm.
especially in the land of digital. But at Howard's house, we do have incredible, incredible orbs. And, there's some other pictures, of the, I mean, we took hundreds and hundreds of pictures, and in just about every one, there's something.
And I was supposed to send you those pictures. What now? I was thinking about last night, and I was like, this morning actually. What that last night? Well, whatever it was, about a couple of hours
The
ago.
twilight hours.
Um, but yeah, if you want, I can find those pictures and send those to you if you want, Terry.
Well, I gotta ask this. Well, because I am not good at sharing, and that's Dawn. I apologize. If I start trying to get you back in, I may lose me. So we will schedule to get you on a whole show. At least we did get our information out
Yeah.
there. And we'll get you on a whole show when Jess is here. Again, everybody, Jess is, just taking a day off and enjoying peace and quiet. She lost a family pet, and I told her we got this. But when it comes to sharing and keeping myself in the studio and all that, I'm not the one. I did
Yeah.
good to get us all here the first time. Obviously, y'all see I couldn't even keep myself in. So, Dawn, we'll get you back on. Thank you for being here. And
I thought you worked at NASA. I'm so much.
me,
I'm just kidding.
I was gonna say, what the fuck are you talking about? And I try not to drop the F bomb on the day show, but what the fuck are you talking about? Me, NASA, technology? That's the problem. My smartphone is smarter than I am, and we have a problem.
Space exploration.
So, like now, I can't even see anybody's chats and, do the share because I'm on my phone now because my iPad won't work right. And so whoever's out there, thanks y'all for watching. Appreciate you. I'm gonna have to get Rosie admin access into our StreamYard and stuff to so at times like this.
I haven't even used the team setting where you can like do that kind of stuff. Hey Chris, where you can do that, and there's Courtney, and then Dawn is in the chat.
Hey everybody, Courtney, Dawn,
It's Chris
uh
Harmon,
Chris
Sam
Harmon.
Thomas.
Chris, Sam. Oh, we always do like a romper room. Hey everybody. I see Howard and I see Rosie. So Rosie, tell us who you are, what you do.
Right now, I've been kind of in the background, doing mostly technical things more than shows or anything like that. Except on Wednesday nights, I still do um, Paranormal Swamp Talk with Howard and try to get guests for people. Sometimes him, sometimes me, sometimes Dawn or whoever. Different people to interview and different people to gather, different knowledge from. I do have a show. It was for a year. It was on Monday nights, The Spectral Sailor. I'm not going to have the same ability to have a Monday night show pretty soon, so I may have one this next coming Monday, and after that, it'll probably be no more Monday nights for me. I don't know
Yeah,
how
so
long.
have we nailed down a night yet, or are we still up in the air when you're gonna go?
I did write
Just
down
so
the time
everybody can
bracket. Like for Wednesdays and
right.
Thursdays, I wrote down a time bracket. For Wednesday, there's a portion of time before the shows that air on Prometheus. There's a portion of time, and then on Thursday, there's I think it's from 4:30 or 5:30 until 8 after Lois's show that's going to start soon. There's a gap
Hmm.
there, so it's going to be in one of those slots. It's going to be in the evening on Wednesday or Thursday, most likely.
Gotcha, gotcha. So everybody
Mhm.
check out Rosie's shows also. And both of you and Ane, well, I'm always afraid I'm gonna tear up her name. It's Ane, and the two of you own Prometheus Productions. So
Yes, ma'am.
t- tell us a little bit, and of course, we air on Prometheus Productions since they launched. Um, Tell us a little bit about Prometheus, where how y'all started, where you came from, and where you'd like to go with it.
Where we
You want me? You want to do it, Rosie, or you want?
I want
You
to
want?
say where we'd like to go just because
Okay, I'll
I
go. I'll
feel like
start
be
it.
able to describe my vision, like hopefully I can anyways. The vision, my vision anyway, with it is to go into like the world of streaming platforms version of if you had satellite television or if you had cable and you have an actual access to any kind of show that you can dream of, any kind of topic, any kind of genre, any kind, you have the History Channel and you'd have like educational shows, and then you'd have, late night shows that might not be for young people. Then you'd have, shows that are for young people. You'd have shows that are about um, putting things together and taking things apart, shows that are on auction, shows that are teaching people how to do stuff or how to self care, teach shows that are teaching how to do witchcraft, shows that are teaching how to paranormal investigate. Not everything just paranormal, like just any kind of show that you can think of.
Even a little BDSM on the light side.
Yeah, well, they have that on cable. They have stuff like that on cable. So yeah,
Right,
there's stuff
right.
like that
So
on
yeah,
satellite.
right.
So
You're looking, yeah,
it's
we
just kind
want
of like,
you to be a cable channel.
Right. If you, we all, we want. My vision is, and it's the same as Rosie's. Uh, we want it to be. We might have multiple channels. It's just like uh,
mhm,
we have different platforms you can broadcast from. Right now, we have one. And I think Rosie's working on a second one.
mhm.
Rosie's working on a second one, and
Well,
Move the microphone up.
I think that second platform is already on in the works, and maybe it's just gonna like sister in.
Yeah,
right,
that
right.
would be a good idea too, to talk about that also, like
But
streaming with Skeleton
yeah,
Key.
we right, and we're working with the Skeleton Key now, and I'd like to see this be something big in the future for them also with us, and hopefully we can all. One of the bigger things that we did this network was so we wouldn't have drama. We wouldn't have. We can all get along. We show para unity. We want to work with other platforms and stuff, but Terry's out there with us. Uh, so we have that. We just want to show where people can actually come together and talk and share information and work as what everybody out there
A big
preaches,
family,
preaches
right?
right. Everybody
A
preaches his para
collective,
unity, right?
a
And,
collective.
and that's what we're looking to do with this. We want everybody to come in and hey, you don't have to be well, I'm this one and I don't like this person because in the paranormal field right now, there's a lot of name calling and finger pointing and stuff like that, and that's what we don't want to do. We want to actually be one big happy family.
Right.
And
And, and I've seen over the last couple of months, you know, a lot of different people. I'm stepping out of paranormal, so, and that baffles me because there is nothing that anyone can ever do to me to make me leave the paranormal field. Now, to walk away from social media or, to walk
Mhm.
away from a team, a group of, that maybe doesn't, I was talking to another network founder the other day, and we were talking about, And I don't want to say too much about myself because then that reflects bad on another local team. So I don't want to, like bash anyone. But
Yeah.
there was a lot of bashing in my very beginning of learning paranormal, actually stepping out with a team. And I learned very early on that is not what I want to be about. I did not want to be part of a team, that because I feel like that paranormally we should all be a collective. The
Mhm.
way that we make paranormal normal is we all share, and we may not agree with each other's way of investigating, or we may not agree that this orb is, or that's not that on that EVP. But if we all still just gather and document, like out in Witch World we call it a book of shadows, but if we all have a collective book of paranormal, that
Yeah.
we share, and
Mhm.
that's what this network production company is, that in 10 years, the technology will be that people won't question, is that real? I mean, we'll be able to pop up some kind of,
And say, look at that.
equipment. Right,
Look
right,
at that right there in front of your face.
So, that's always been, and I've said before, I say it again, um, my number one thing has always been about the spirits. You know, I know some investigators, it's about the people. For me, it was spirits that pulled me into it. And Howard's daughter is one of those, you know, Howard contacted me. I'm a team literally that just started, only had done one investigation. We were building our Facebook, and, I don't even think we had a website at the time. And Howard contacted me telling me how he had heard wonderful things about me and my team. Well, my first thing is, how in the hell did he hear shit about it? He's in Louisiana. But the more I talked to him and he told me about the situation, I knew it was his daughter. And I have had, and I
That's
know
where
it's
he
real.
heard the wonderful things is from her. There you
Right,
go.
right,
Right.
right. And
Mhm.
I believe that. And the more and more I know, and we had Catherine Sorellos on the other night, who, I mean, I've just been elated and on
Confirmation.
cloud nine,
Yeah.
because it built my confidence in the paranormal world,
Mhm.
because I second, and Rosie, you know how it is. If you have any kind of little intuition, and you guess
Yeah.
yourself all the time,
Yeah.
and to have someone like her confirm that, I mean, I was dead on
And things that
everything,
she wouldn't have known otherwise. She didn't have any way to know those things.
right. And I had no way of knowing those things either. But I had always, the more Howard and I talked a lot before I went to Louisiana, because he contacted me, I think it was right before Thanksgiving. And then we were coming into, Christmas. And so we went down in January of 2020. And Howard and I had talked hours and hours and hours on the phone before I got down there. And I knew beyond a shadow of a doubt, she put him in my direction because of my spiritual beliefs, because she was researching and looking into different spiritual beliefs as well. And she knew I would understand her energy, and we, my team, kind of diagnosed the problem, or not that Jess is the problem at Howard's, and we've kind of confirmed too that basically he's a portal to hell. We'll just put it out there.
His
Maybe
toilet.
Jack Os
He's always
maybe
talking about his
Jack
toilet.
Osborne will come on down and do his show for you. He's got the portals to hell. So, let's plug let's get Jack Osborne to Howard's house. But with Jessica, and Howard, I'm not telling his story that he's not already put out there. His pregnant daughter committed suicide, and schizophrenia was brought on by her pregnancy. I always kind of felt that her gifts lit up more, because moms get an intuition. That mom intuition kicks in immediately when you become a mom. And
Mhm.
then if you are so gifted that you hear and see dead people and you're living in a portal to hell and
Never seen that before.
you're scared for your child, bringing your child into this, that was a pretty intense situation for Jess. And so I'd like to put that out there to people. You know, your kids are not, it's not always a mental illness that doctors try to say it is. Not saying that there wasn't something like that, but I've never believed that that was all of it. I do believe that the activity, Howard calls it a paranormal amusement park.
I think that's
um,
funny. That's an accurate kind of like mental image, you know.
but we talked a little bit about that on the after show party last night. Howard really does have some serious things that happen down there at various times. So it is concerning. So again, hey Jack Osborne.
Right?
Even when I'm doing,
Bring your
Portal to
awesome self.
hell.
Bring your
Right.
even
awesome self.
even when I'm doing podcast shows, there's people that seen things walk behind me. Seen things actually form. I had something that actually formed right here, right behind me, off to my left hand side, and it was the weirdest thing. I didn't know nothing about it, and uh, it just started off small, and it grew into this big. I don't know. I don't know if it was from the screen, but I was in the dark. I do have some lights on, um, but this thing grew, and it was like this big blue looking or a giant mist or something, and his faces were coming out of this thing, and it was like some of the craziest stuff I've ever seen in my entire life. uh, the pictures that I saw anyway, people were just screenshotting off their computers and just sending them to me. It was just totally amazing. And getting back with about Jessica, um, she really didn't show any signs of anything until she got pregnant. And like Terry said, it's more like when she became pregnant, it's like her abilities just boom, all of a
Boom.
sudden
Yeah.
and like we talked to uh, a lady the other night, because I don't know, we gave her name. Did we see her name?
Catherine? Her?
Yeah, I didn't know.
Catherine
Catherine
Sorellis.
I
Sorella?
didn't know. I didn't know if we was going to say her name or not. But anyway, um,
Also, Jessica or Jess said
yeah,
something in the comments about the confirmation where she described the
it could have
house
been.
that
Yeah, it
she
could have
was
been
in
the
the
baby that,
picture.
she was carrying was actually
Yeah.
the one that was gifted, and it was just everything
Right.
projecting from her through that, and it was like, wow, I didn't even think about that. To be honest with you, I just thought it might have been Jessica because she saw things ever
I
since
think it was the
was
baby
small.
too.
She was a
Well, and
very
that's
small
what
child
I
when she
told
was.
Howard that yesterday, that I think, and I do have a sense, and maybe wrong on this, but I got a sense that that baby may have been too strong to come to this world now.
Yeah,
That the ability that that baby had, if it lit Jess up, I don't want to say it, if he lit Jesse up in the way he did, that for, at a fetus level, the ability that in his time may have not, obviously was not now,
right.
but it does, the more and more we, I don't know, absorb, learn, from the whole, it does appear that it was something like that.
And I mean, to
Oh,
me,
you can't see
I
the
was I,
comments. Okay, I didn't know that. Can I read one of the comments?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
It was when Jess said, "Oh me, I mean, Lord, look how dead on she was with the property that I live on,
yeah,
and the
right,
spirits that had
exactly,
passed away there." Yeah,
right,
and accurately described how they passed away without knowing that.
exactly. So yeah, um, like it was a huge, confirmation for me. And with this house that we're dealing with that my parents live in, now I won't maybe second guess myself so bad as to what we're dealing with because I can think back and go, okay, well, Catherine confirmed you were on it on Howard's, so
yep,
trust your instinct. Um, because of Rosie, I guess, and I've said before, we all have the ability, we all have that instinct, we all have that knowing. It's the more you use it,
Yeah,
practice it, build that muscle,
and you
just
build the
like anything
confidence in
else.
it. I think
Right,
literally the confidence that I never had was the key. The confidence is like the little key that you have to put in the keyhole to activate it to actually even like unlock everything and like
right,
open everything up even more. That's what I feel like I never had, and I'm still struggling
right,
with it. But the more that I step into a little bit of the confidence, the better that it happens to activate, and like I get more
right,
things accurate
right.
and
Well,
believable.
and that's like, last week we had Chris Harmon on the show from Wasp,
Hmm.
and we talked about, children and their dreams and how we as adults, will it's just a dream, or we tend to shut children's gifts down. We jade them, and so I wasn't smart, with my own children. I was young and I was dumb. With my grandchildren, they all, the oldest three have already shown abilities, and we encourage it, you know,
Yeah,
because that way, they won't ever be ashamed, or, if it turns out that they have some amazing ability like Catherine, they won't be afraid of it, and they won't think it's weird. Or, like Jess, I think, Howard's daughter, Jess, I think, there's the evidence is in her room with all the different spiritual things she was looking into. She was trying to find answers as to what the hell was going on around her, you know. And I don't think, she didn't have the right, and nothing, against Howard's family, because none of us, just like me with my children, we're young and dumb, and we don't know a lot of things until sometimes it's too late. But I think, with Jess, she just didn't know how to control that. And you heard Catherine talk about, you tell someone and they think you're crazy, you know?
by the way,
And
we're talking about two different Jesses here. When we say Jess, his daughter's name was Jess, and then there's another Jess that's part of her team. Just if anyone
and
doesn't
then
I'm sure
know.
my
you
daughter,
want to split them. You
yeah,
can split them in like Jess and Jessica, because I
Yeah,
mean I know I don't want
right.
to take away from Jess because she's an amazing young lady. Also, I say young. I'm an old asshole bastard. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Well,
And
I'm an old
and Jess
asshole
has put some
bitch,
comments
so
here. That's why I wanted to explain that because I'm not reading just the spirits comments on here. I'm reading just Beauregard's comments here.
well, you also could see Jesse Wilson because that's my daughter.
Okay, and then there's another Jess. And then
I'm
my best friend in the
surrounded
whole world that passed away, her name was Jessica too.
I am surrounded by Jessicas.
Yeah.
And Rosie, I'm so sorry about your best friend. I also have that situation. And like Howard's daughter, she was pregnant. So we
Mhm.
lost her and the baby as well. So um I understand that loss and that pain too. But we're not gonna get in it. All of us all emotional on this Friday morning.
Yeah.
Well, lunchtime. Morning for Howard.
Where my sandwich at, Howard? Y'all were talking about making sandwiches last night.
Oh
I
my
know.
god, I'm
Head.
hungry
I
too.
know, me too. I think the
What's for
Subway sandwich sounds
lunch?
good. I'm gonna read Jess's comments since you can't see them. And
Okay.
there's a lot of comments, and Dawn's commenting, Sam and everyone else. But I want to read hers because they're talking about the show the other night. Um, okay,
Yeah, let's plug Catherine, the amazing
and I can't
Catherine
highlight them, but
Cirillas.
she said, I would love to see Terry discuss abilities with reading animals with Catherine. I strongly feel that Terry has abilities there, but she second guesses it hardcore. That was from Jess, one of her comments. And I guess when y'all
Stop
have
putting
her
me
on,
under the bus, Jess.
and
God,
she
don't be
said,
telling my secrets that I'm.
that's good though. Like everyone has some kind of I think everyone has a specialty, like the thing that they're just the most good at, or maybe that's their calling. I'd say
Right.
maybe that is yours. You know what I mean? If you don't get thrown under the bus, then you can't know.
Well, my husband always tells me I'm crazy because I talk to I've always rescued. And
Yeah.
it's like I have a knowing, but I don't know. But it's
Yeah.
Oh my goodness,
like
that man.
Meatball. Here,
Is it a
let me
poodle?
show you Meatball. Can y'all see Meatball? The
Uh
pit bull over
huh.
here?
Meatball.
Meatball, oh Meatball. Um, when he came to us, of course, I could feel his terror of abandonment. He has been, I feel, dumped more than once. I mean, I've got one that was born here in my closet that has abandonment issues. He's the biggest damn whining damn baby. But
Uh huh.
with Meatball, he was probably about 2 years old when he came to me, and hell, we've had Meatball now 10 years, nah, 8 years, 8 9 years. Anyway, um, I just had this kind of a sense of the things that he went through. And, it was the same pretty much with all of them. Of course, my husband is always like, hey, you don't know that. You don't. And I don't, but I don't know. It's weird. And it's not like I feel the same kind of tragedies for each animal that comes.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird. It's weird.
Just started talking about animals and everything, and I know what Justin had. To me, that they're my fur babies. I mean, that's why I have fur babies,
Same. Same.
and,
They're my pets are my kids. They're my family.
and they're all jealous. So I have one that Jack Russell just jumped up in. She had to get her attention. Then I got the oh, she got hair all over me. Then I got the puzzles. Then I got what's this? The Basset Beagle Hound and the Border Collie and two uh, what they call them, pit bulls. And they all every morning have to come in and make sure I pet each one of them. So they stand in line all around me. If I'm in the kitchen, so this morning I didn't get a chance to do anything because I just thank you, Rosie, for waking me up this morning.
Howard, inquiring minds want to know: are you sitting there in your underwear on
No,
camera?
I got my britches on. I mean, I got my shirt on. I got my
Eating ham
britches
sandwich.
on. I got britches on. I do have slippers on, but that's it. But that's, I
Well,
mean,
hell, I do too, and I'm dressed, but I didn't shower nothing this morning. But of course, the after party show, I was up late, and I got to just watered the hair down a little bit, run the blow dryer through it, and slapped on some new makeup over yesterday's makeup. And voila, here we are after the. And I usually get up early in the morning, but
Mm-hmm.
I say I slept in. I slept in till like 8:30.
Mm-hmm.
And that
That would
really
be
is
sleeping in for
sleeping.
me too, because I used to have to get up at like 7 or 7:15.
and
So
I had a brain fart just now. I'm sorry, but I'd like to say one thing. Happy birthday to Dana Craddock. She's a team member on our team.
happy
She
birthday, Dana.
and
Woot woot,
she's
it's a
she's a
party.
wonderful person. She, matter of fact, I just sent a happy birthday. Everybody's telling her happy birthday. I'm like, oh, I gotta tell her happy birthday. And
Okay.
she does a lot of research for us and everything, and she's a valuable, very valuable member to our team. So, like again, say happy birthday, Dana, and hope you have a great day, girl. So, thank you.
Awesome. Happy birthday. Go
Happy
party like
birthday,
hey,
Dana.
and my family, and this is how it works in my family. If your birthday falls on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, or it's Thursday or Friday or Saturday, you get the weekend. We party for the weekend for your
The whole
birthday.
birthday, the whole
If
weekend.
your birthday falls on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, then you get the birthday week. Your birthday starts on Sunday and you get
Yeah.
Monday, Tuesday.
There
So,
should be a birthday week anyways. I think everybody has a birthday
right,
week. Everybody
right,
should.
right,
It's a whole week for your
right.
birthday.
And
First
and
week.
you got to make it extra special when it falls on the weekend. So, it's your birthday, it's your birthday weekend. Get out there
Happy
and rock
Friday.
it. Yeah. Have a wonderful birthday weekend. Today, tomorrow, and Sunday. Party like it's your birthday every day.
Hey, Kimmy. Someone asked if you could choose one ability to have, what would it be?
Me
Like, I guess a
or
psychic
all of
ability
us?
or all of us. Like, I guess a psychic ability, but
Oh,
I would think, like, really, like if you had a superpower, because I think I think our abilities, some people's got different ones. You can't really all call them psychic abilities. Some people almost have
right,
like a superpower.
right. Yeah, because I just call mine a good bullshit meter.
Yeah, I just like think you can tap into different things, and that we just are learning how to do that. And that back in the day, the gods, they're kind of connected to us in a way, and we're kind of figuring out. I don't know if in my lifetime we'll figure out how to tap into the abilities that they had, but it would be
Right,
nice.
right,
It'd be nice.
right.
I think a manhunt would happen though.
Well, I do think that, because of this big project we're doing, and y'all know about that because I've been under pressure for this bitch. Because of Jupiter, and the big planets thing aligned this morning. I don't know if y'all seen that. We had
Mm-mm.
like four planets aligned, in the sky.
Really,
Amazing, yeah, amazing.
that's
I
Oh,
pretty
shared it on my
interesting.
Facebook. Go look at the pictures.
I'll have to look at it.
Amazing. But right now, Jupiter is sitting in Pisces.
Hmm.
And historically,
Emotional. Pisces is emotional.
well, Pisces is very emotional, but if you go
Hmm.
back and, I am not an astrology expert. I don't know shit.
Hmm.
But I am privileged enough that one of my classmates is amazing. That's her
Hmm.
thing. And so that's why we're doing this project, because this year we all kind of get to pick, one thing. And so, because of where all the planets are aligning and this time period being what it is, she's picked this big project for us to do. But throughout history, when Pisces and Jupiter have come together, it has been a time of destruction, slow destruction, the wars. We got Ukraine and Russia happening right
Yeah.
now. And I know personally, for each and every one of us, we've had some kind of shit happening lately in the last month, couple months. And so this is a time of basically shit's gonna fall apart. Everybody, just Jess and I have talked about it on the show before. It's still happening. I forget how long this time period is,
Yeah.
but it is a time for shit to fall apart, but
Yeah.
also a time of rebuilding. And the astrology
Breaking down
experts,
systems.
right, and the astrology experts that have been talking about, not necessarily saying Ukraine and Russia,
Hmm.
but talking about that this kind of stuff would start happening. They've been talking about it for
And
years.
prophets have too. Like there have been a lot of
Right,
predictions for this
right,
year.
right. So the astrology, the way the planets are lining up and reading, what it tells them is this is also the big awakening, for a collective,
Yes.
the collective minds. coming together. And I felt that shift happening to me in the last 5 years. And I
Mm-hmm.
think a lot of other people
Sure.
have felt that shift happening. And yes, it's been, I mean, hell, if you want to talk about destruction, taking in this house, that we've been, this remodel. And it's just lots of things are falling apart. But at the same time, people are waking up here. And I don't mean the brain, I'm talking that third eye. And
Yeah,
Howard just said yesterday, I don't know shit about no witchy stuff.
I know, but he does just not knowingly.
Right.
Yeah,
Exactly. Because we all have the ability, one of, I don't want to say peeves, but I guess just one of, it's kind of like, the nails on the chalkboard thing. And I'm not condemning anyone, but people that will throw out, well, I'm a natural born witch. Bitch, we all natural born
I
witches.
know, I know.
It's
I'm
just
just as witchy. I'm telling you, I'm just as witchy and just as psychic as Crystal. Just as, like I said, witchy. I'm just as much as a witch or a psychic as my beautiful person, Crystal. And this is Crystal, and
Oh
she's
God,
very, yeah, she's my lover. Uh, and
strangers in the night.
Jackie doesn't like her. She's been kicked out of the bed, so she can't stay in the bed no more. So I put her, close to me, and that way she can share.
I do kind of agree. Sam said a weird comment, and it actually like kind of makes sense. She said spirits will use this against you. Well, because humans use it against each other all of the time, and spirits are a human essence most of the time. It depends on what kind of spirit it is, but they're a human essence. So I think that that is true. That spirits
right,
do
right.
use things against you sometimes for their
Oh,
benefit.
well, we've talked about that before, and I guess I didn't answer the question about special, what gifts would I have? That, I don't know. Because I don't want a knowing, even though I've kind of predicted things. I don't want to call them predictions, but I've told people don't go there that way, or you know, even I wrecked my car real bad 30 plus years ago,
Hmm.
and I knew that day not to go that way, but I was running late for work and I went anyway, and I totaled my 1979 baby blue Camaro that I just dumped loads of money in, putting a stereo in, and wiped out here in Birmingham, I-20, right at the airport exit out there. If you ever drove through Birmingham, lunchtime on a Friday. I mean, I was lucky I didn't die. My angels were looking out for me that day,
Yeah,
even though they told me,
not to go.
not to go, and I did it anyway. They at least protected me. They did protect my dumb ass. So I do try to listen, when I have those kind of instincts now. But I guess what I would say the ability I would want is to be able to call on it when I want it, you know, to be
Yes,
able to be able to pull
yeah,
it when I want it.
to
Instead of
control
me
it.
just talk instead of me just talking to you and some weird shit coming out of my mouth and me go, where did that come? I don't even know why I said that to you, but it usually ends up being something you need to know.
Yep. My
So
I
I
see
mom
hope
what
and
they
that
dad
have.
are completely
answered.
confident, but you would be confident if you could control it, I guess, because you would know it was and
Exactly.
wasn't. You'd be knowing
Right.
what was
I
what
see
was
everybody in the chat rooms talking about. I guess on the show, y'all do sometimes y'all do tarot card readings,
and they
Hmm.
said something about an a-hole
and
deck.
yeah, and
Well, I've got one that's kind of an asshole deck, not as bad as Jess's asshole deck.
oh goodness,
you know,
yeah, they
yeah,
asking about it. That's why I just wanted to
you
let you know.
you you have decks, Howard, that sometimes are just like fluffy bunnies, and it's all just, even when it gives you bad news, it gives it to you in a fluffy bunny kind of way. And then you have decks that are just like, you're a fucking asshole, and I'm just gonna jump up and punch you in the face with it.
That's my kind of deck.
And that's the deck that Sam, I'm sure, is the one talking about, the asshole deck, because it did that to
Yeah.
her one night. The one of the
Her
first
and
times Jess and I
also.
did readings, Sam got one of those readings, and that asshole deck did jump up and bite her.
We didn't know
Well,
his birthday.
Howard, we'll have to get you on one time, and we'll let Jess do a reading, for just like a full out reading for you with the asshole deck.
Oh, that's me.
That
I
would
mean,
be
I
funny
am
Oh,
because that would be right up
y'all
his
sh-
an
y'all
alley.
should
asshole.
y'all should do that on Paranormal Swamp Talk.
Yeah, we'll bring y'all in.
Yeah.
Jess is
That'd
on
be
there. Yeah,
that'd be a
That'd be
good
fun.
show.
yeah.
Jess could just use the asshole deck only, you know.
Yes. That'd be funny.
I forget what deck that is. She has quite a few decks. And I
Jennifer Lee had that deck. I'm pretty sure.
so yeah, there's a lot of decks of tarot cards out there. My favorite used to be Fantastical Creatures, but the deck I showed y'all last night,
Hmm.
that deck just appeared in my house.
Yeah.
I have no idea where it came from.
That
I
is
thought
crazy.
it was my daughter's deck, and she's like, "No, remember, this is mine." And it's like, so I don't know where they came from. So I've been working with them, and then I found another. I went to class about a month ago, and I always look to see what Mitchell's got in the shop. By the way, everybody, Pastafarian, worth it. Mitchell, Book Speeds and Candles, Pastafarian. If you don't know what it's about, go check out the 420 show that we did,
If you did
Cauldrons and
on
Coffees,
420.
yeah, on 420. And you'll get the Pastafarian, worth it, and Mitchell at Book Speeds and Candles. But I always go, and I check out, what he's got new in the shop. And I was drawn to a new deck, and I bought them, and I'll be damned if I didn't bring them home. And the same woman that made the deck that appeared here is the same deck. It's not the same deck, but the same person that created this deck that I was drawn to.
Really?
So
Her
I've been
style and
working.
her, maybe her energy.
Yeah, well, I
Y'all are
mean,
most
like I
similar.
said, the one that I showed y'all last night, I have no idea how they got here.
Yeah,
No
that's
idea. I have racked my brain, and nobody knows where they came from.
Terry, can you explain something to me? I mean, I watched some of the 420
we can hear
show,
you.
and
Okay.
and I thought it was going to be about something witchy or something. Y'all were going to talk about the 420 show, and the only thing I got out of that show was I felt like I was on the ocean and the fog was rolling in. I mean, I don't understand what was going on with this show. So,
We talked about herbs and plants, and
oh,
that's
We
that's what it
talked
was.
about, yeah. We talked about,
herbology.
and
Damiana.
I think, Howard, stay tuned, because I think we have a new opener coming. For maybe, I think it may or may not be ready. We just have to see what Tinkerbell does for
Yes.
Sunday. And it's probably going to be a little bit better than that clip you got
Yeah,
that
I know. I
heard.
mean, right at the beginning, where you see your opening coming to the show, and it started then, right before the opening.
She said you'll know the 420 show by the long rip that it starts with. Is what Skeleton Key said.
Oh, and Jenny last night playing that thing over and over and over. That was
I
funny
know.
shit. So
We didn't see that.
I'll I'll have to
Also, the
send her
song
that
Cypress
message that I
Hill.
sent you.
What was the Cypress Hill song that he played? Because I thought it was a different song by them that he was going to play, and I don't know the one that he played.
I
I
don't
know it.
know. I was gonna ask where was the Candy Man this morning.
Let's see. I bet you if I look at their songs, because that was really popular when I was younger, and I knew the song,
Jess may know it. Jess, it
the
was a
Cypress Hill
Cypress
song.
Hill song, and he was ripping bongs all through the song. But we are past our time here. The good thing is nobody follows us. Um,
Oh,
I mean, on this that in this time of day. So
I know
when
what
we
it
go
was.
over a
I'll send
little
it to you.
bit,
Yeah. I don't think
when we
nobody's
don't,
on after on our side, and then I don't know about
yeah,
on the
ain't
skeleton key. I
nobody,
don't know.
nobody on because we're the same shows on both channels. So, yeah, there's not anything on Skeleton Key that's not on Prometheus. So,
And I shared this out, so
And I
I
found the
wonder.
YouTube too, and I shared the YouTube.
oh, thank you. Yeah, because Irene was messaging me, but y'all know I'm ADD and
She's
I
on
can't do
there.
too.
She's watching through YouTube.
Hey, Irene. I can't do too many things at once. I've already
Me
booted
neither.
myself off of here once. Booted myself off my own show.
Yeah,
How
that's the
many other
song,
people can?
Rosie. That's the song. She
I'm
just
pretty
sent it
sure
to
that
me.
was it. Yeah,
That's it.
because there's another song that I thought that he was going to pull up automatically because I guess most of their songs are about that. But they have another song called "I Want to Get High," and that's what I thought he was going to pull up.
I thought he was gonna pull up something Snoop Dogg,
Snoop Dizzle, Snoop Dizzle, Snoop Lion,
Snoop Dizzle, Snoop Dizzle.
Snoop Dizzlog,
But
Dizzle Lion.
anyway, y'all, I'm getting that battery notification again. I'm gonna have to break down and go buy, I guess, an iPhone cord today because nothing will get charged up past 50% for like the last 3 days. Whoever hacks my shit, I'm sending it back.
Right?
Get off my technology,
It's not
man.
coming with a free T-shirt.
No, it's not. No, it's not. But uh, you two here, I'm talking to. I do have a thought that I would like to talk to y'all about in a little bit. So if y'all, I'm gonna charge my phone for a little bit and then give y'all a call.
All right. And Jeff said that was originally a Bob Marley song. I did not know that, and I love Bob Marley. I'm
Love
gonna have to
Bob
look at
Marley.
it. Love Bob Marley. Very
Hey,
spiritual
we
person.
should take a pair. I don't like to go on cruises, but I do want to go to Jamaica. We should do a
Yeah,
para cruise.
I'd go there.
I don't know if I could actually get on the boat.
Yes, I think
I've
I mean,
you
I
might
can
could
see us
mind.
going and pulling in Jamaica, and it's beautiful weather and everything. And by the time we're leaving, it'll be like this massive fog that you won't be able to leave the island because it's just so much fog and water just be bubbling everywhere.
Road
because
trip.
of
That'd be more
you.
than a road trip. I think we'd be on a boat. We
That'd be
wouldn't be on a
because of you,
road.
Howard. Well, I mean, I leave a different kind of fog than you leave. But
Yeah,
Jamaica's already got my kind of fog.
Just said I do not do boats or the ocean. Well, you gonna have to.
Same. I've got a phobia. I
You would have
do.
to.
I have a phobia, but I do want to go to Jamaica, and so that creates a problem. Maybe Jess and I'll fly
Could you
over
fly
there.
there?
well, that's the
I
problem with me. With if I go, of course, I'm getting married next month. Y'all know that, and Jackie doesn't get on planes. She hasn't
No,
tried a
she
boat yet,
doesn't.
and so I don't know if she would get on a boat or not. But she doesn't do anything. Everywhere we go, we have to drive because
my
she just has
husband
this
too.
phobia like that.
My husband too. So I get it. I will fly, but my weird ocean phobia. I don't want to fly over the ocean. So, I guess I figure if
Why?
I'm going to crash into the ground, I got a better chance of survival than crashing into the ocean. I don't know.
No, because it would pad you. I mean, yeah, you'd have the water, but it would pad the landing. Like if you crashed and hit land, you got instant impact. But if you go into the water, you actually have a chance of
I know
going into the
logically,
water.
I know all that. I don't know what, I always had this weird ocean phobia. And
Weird
then the
phobias
first,
from past life. You need a past life regression
exactly. So
from
then the first
Catherine.
time I went,
or
and
family?
seeing the ocean, literally standing on the beach, looking out at the ocean in Panama City. I was 22, 23. I wanted to throw up. Standing on the beach, not in the water, it made me want to throw up. Because, I mean, y'all have seen the ocean. You know how big that some bitch is? I mean, do you know how fast you could be gone in that? I mean, just yeah. And we know when I was a kid, I watched the Bermuda Triangle and Jaws and all of that shit, and so that could be it, or it could be, maybe I fucking died on the Titanic. Who knows?
Yeah, or some other boat or ship like that's not as
Right?
well
Yeah.
known or something that
Yeah.
maybe you
No.
need to
Yeah.
research
No.
and figure out.
I just threw the Titanic out there. I
Yeah.
wouldn't think it, but that's something that I guess that would be a cool gift, to kind of dig into. I
Agree
don't
with
know
the nope on the
anything.
sharks part. I'm like, really? See, this is even more stupid than your fear. Your fear is more rational. My worst fear is being eaten alive by anything. It doesn't matter what it is, if it's a person, if it's a shark, if it's a robot, eaten alive, zombies. I just have this really
That
weird fear of being eaten alive.
Well, I mean, that's legit because I mean, if I think about
Crazy.
now you've given me something else to worry about.
I'm sorry. It just like has
So-
always been there for me every as long as I can think. Like the fear of being eaten alive. Like even when I
so
watch
I
one of
mean,
the Freddy Krueger episodes in one of the Freddy Krueger movies. I know you were talking about Freddy last night. Do you remember the one
right,
where
right,
he like is almost like a slinky or a snake, and he actually like starts
Mhm.
like this
yes,
person is going
uh,
into him like he's a snake. That is like the worst, scariest thing ever.
I like that. He. Being eaten ain't that always bad. So
being
yeah,
eaten
yeah,
isn't always
for what
bad.
it is. Take it for what it is. Me,
So
my phobia was
Well,
drowning. I can't. My fear. I don't know if it's a past life or something, but drowning is my biggest.
mm,
Oh, I mean, I can get stabbed, shot, done whatever, but drowning. Oh no, I couldn't
well,
do
yeah,
that.
for me it's drowning and fire. So I know obviously I was a witch at some time in a past
See,
life because
fire's not that bad, Terry, because you see what happens is when you're not. Because I was a firefighter at one point, you actually die before the fire gets you because of the smoke. All the smoke, the toxins in the smoke actually will kill you before the fire actually gets to you.
I don't want to take no chances. I'd rather not. I just want to go peacefully and high and.
yes, Sam said there's a video on YouTube in the
See, you don't
seven
mind that
seasons.
fire. So see that eliminates some of your phobia right there.
I told you last night that's how I keep the shit out of my house is because I'm not saging naturally all the time.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully y'all can do something because I'm gonna have our wedding. We're gonna have witches. We're gonna have voodoo people. We're gonna have mediums. We're gonna have psychics. Uh, Hopefully y'all can help me out with what my problem is right now. So
You're
Yeah,
gonna
we're
have
gonna.
toys from Chrissy's closet.
Jess, speaking of that, Jess Beauregard, you and I need to make a little something for a little spot that Howard's got in his
yeah,
yard. We'll talk about that later. Because yeah, I know my phone's about to die, and I've kept y'all for an hour and 13 minutes. Thank y'all so much, and
well,
Dawn,
thank you.
for coming on. And I'm sure we'll all be doing this again. And you can see Howard tonight on the Unholy Trinity. What are we talking about tonight, Howard?
Uh, for one thing, if you get easily offended, don't watch the show.
Okay.
It is extremely PG,
Nobody that
NC
watches
17.
my shows, anybody that is tuned in regular to us, does not get offended easily. So I'll
Yeah,
just put
because
that out there.
we get. I know I've gotten offended already on that show. I mean, it's hard to offend me, and I've gotten it because we talked about whoever's out there. Do not watch Vietnamese street food on YouTube. Don't watch it. Don't do it.
Or
Uh,
or Two Women in a Cup.
Oh yeah, don't watch that for sure. I've
no.
never looked up the
No.
other one because Howard told me not to watch it. The Vietnamese. I thought it was Korean street food. I
Vietnamese street food. And they
wouldn't
show
even
you.
look it up right.
I mean, they show you how to cook and prepare cow
Hold
vagina.
on, now I'm getting hungry and I don't want to hear that. That'll make
So
me not.
what's tonight? Who's on tonight?
Tonight we are Chrissy's bringing in a guest. Because on my shows, I like for everybody to be participating, and I'd like everybody to bring their own. If you want to bring a guest, just let me know. But tonight we're having
Right.
Miss Beth Allen. She's known in the paranormal world as a parathug. So we're having her on as a guest tonight, and we'll just play it by ear there. So we have Chrissy Baggett's going to be on there, who's a host, and Chad Candy,
The
who's a
Listen
host on the show.
Queen.
The Listen Queen
Got the Listen Queen and the Candy Man.
and the
I'm gonna
Candy
look at
Man.
the schedule too real quick.
So,
Let me
And
see.
the wonderful Howard Petrie over there.
oh no, no, no.
Um
I love
and
this. Doing this. This is a great show.
you need to be on you need to get Madam on Unholy Trinity.
Yeah, that's an idea. That is an idea. There's so many things we talked about. We had Bigfoot the week before, and a
Right. I
female
That's all we
mean,
have
Bigfoot.
tomorrow
yeah, you
besides
had
Witchy
Mrs.
Whims.
Bigfoot. Mrs. Bigfoot is actually going to be on one of our shows coming up. We just haven't, she's pretty busy out there in the woods, obviously doing those things that she
Trying to dodge a
does.
man. Trying to dodge a man.
Uh, but
Manhunt.
right, I think that Mrs. Bigfoot will probably be on Unlocked and Uncensored. I would
she,
imagine.
she's she's a wild one. She's a wild woman.
Yeah, we'll have to save her for the after dark shows. I do
Yeah.
I do know that we have Catherine Cirillos, who we've talked about here today. She's coming up. I've actually got messages from her,
Amazing woman.
so I
Amazing.
may know as soon as I get off here when she's coming up. I know we're gonna bring Dawn back on and do a whole show about alien talk. I have my sweet husband yesterday because I always see these commercials for paranormal caught on film and then all the ghost hunting shows. Well, I didn't have the travel channel. I can't watch any of this shit. And Jack Osborne's Portal to Hell, because Jack Osborne again, Howard Petrie is on the Portal to Hell. Get down there, help this man. Everybody
Yeah.
start tagging
And
Jack
bring
Osborne.
Ozzy also because I want to see Ozzy.
Oh God,
Ozzy.
yes, and
Get
your
him.
mama.
Yeah.
We'll all
All of
come
them.
down and
Everybody.
we'll hang out. Yes, I've been an Ozzy fan. My grandmother bought me my first set of headphones because of the Diary of a Madman album. True story. Because I played that
Mine was
over and
Get a
over and
Grip by
over.
Aerosmith. Yeah, my grandma was like, "What are you listening to?" And it was Aerosmith's Get a Grip, and she was like, "Yeah, we're not listening to that."
That year I got Ozzy Osbourne, Diary of a Madman, and Ted Nugent Wango Tango for Christmas. Or not that's enough. Is it Wango Tango today? Anyway, um uh, Ozzy was my favorite and listened to that, over and over and over. And she got me some really nice headphones.
And
It was
Dawn just
really
got another
cool.
gift right there, Chris Harmon.
So yeah, we've had Chris Harmon. We've had some great guests, and
This
we've
is a
had
different Chris
some.
Harmon.
Oh yeah, we've got one of our show hosts is Chris Harmon. I seen that the other day. And I was like, hey, not the same Chris.
Yeah,
So
same
yeah,
name, not the same guy.
right. So tonight, Howard, catch him on. Howard, are you going to run on Skeleton Key tonight?
That's what I'm going to have to get with y'all. I need to get the
Okay.
sorry, be able to
Yeah,
go over that
we'll
way.
get all that today. So I think the Prometheus Productions and Skeleton Key partnership with shows running. I think that may happen today. The
Hmm.
birth of that. And so you'll be able to catch all Howard shows on Prometheus Productions. Go to that page, like it, share it, tell all your friends about it. Skeleton Key Network. If you haven't been there, go there, like it, share it, tell all your friends. And I mean, Prometheus Productions has got some amazing things coming. Cooking shows. We're talking about maybe
More
doing
foreign shows.
one of my little side gigs, and Rosie kind of did a little mini reading on me, and you don't even know that you did when you said this, Rosie, about my gifts being in my music.
Uh-huh.
And I do
Hmm.
get a lot of things happen when I tap
Communications
in.
through music.
Yeah, I get
Yeah.
yes. I
Messages
get
through music. Yeah.
yes.
Some
I
people do that a lot. Yeah.
so and I that's one of them things too that I think I'm crazy, but
No, that
um
happens. I get
uh,
messages
um
sometimes down through music somehow. I don't know how it
right.
happens, but it happens.
So and that's something that I would have always wanted to do is like be a DJ. So if we could figure out how
That
to
is so
do this
funny. Me
thing,
too.
if we could figure out how to do this thing where we could play music and not get kicked off
Yeah.
for
That'd be
copyright
cool.
shit, we may even have like a visual radio show on Prometheus.
That'd be
I
awesome.
mean, we got all kinds of shit in mind, y'all. We're just gonna blow your mind there.
Yeah.
Howard, you want to wrap
Things that
this
we
up
haven't
with
even thought
anything?
of yet. Things we haven't
Right,
even thought of yet.
exactly.
Yeah.
Howard,
But
what you got you want to wrap us up with?
no, I just wanted to also pass out there that with Prometheus and Skeleton on our on the Prometheus side. Uh, I know Skeleton is it's not new, but it's we're trying to build up that network for them and help them out as much as we can do
They're
and do
the
what we can
baby
do for
We're
network,
them.
so
we're
we are
pretty
too,
new.
really. But
We're pretty new.
Okay, and
I mean, we're just a baby over here in the corner.
we're a baby too, and we're growing and growing and
we're a
growing. I
bigger
mean,
baby though. We're like one of those chunky babies.
yeah, and
You a fat
You know, like
you a
they've been
fat
eating.
you a fat baby.
You know they're gonna come out eating on their fist when they come out. They're gonna cry and then start eating their fist.
and if you have any ideas, I mean, if you want to do a podcast show, it doesn't matter what it's about. We don't, and and that's one of the things we don't do. We don't come and interfere with your shows because
Exactly.
Lord
All
forbid. I
we
mean, look at
ask
my
is y'all
shows.
don't get us kicked off.
Yeah, no
That's all we
nudity.
had.
That's it.
Don't.
No nudity.
Well, now when there is some slight nudity on some of I mean,
Slight.
we
I mean, I'm
slight
talking about
nudity.
full blown out where you just showing the
Yeah.
breast if it's like that. You just don't do that kind of
And
stuff.
Yeah, you
nobody's
You know,
can't.
going to be doing anything sadistic either, by the way.
right? But
Right.
yeah,
No,
we
Not
love to
like
have your
but
shows.
not like
but
she
you
does,
might
but I mean like
you might
literally sadistic.
you might get a little sadistic lessons from Ask Madam.
Yeah, I meant like
But she's not gonna
yeah.
do it live on camera.
I didn't mean like that. I meant like more like sacrifices and rituals and like evil to
Oh
animals and
yeah,
that kind of sadistic. Nothing that's not
witches
gonna happen.
really don't
I
do
don't
that
mind. I don't
stuff.
mind rituals and stuff like that.
No, but there is a
No,
lot
but
of crazy
not
people out there that do stuff like
not
that.
slaughtering animals on there and all that stuff. That's kind of
Yeah, no,
Facebook don't like us doing that kind of stuff.
yeah,
No.
we
Um,
if we use any animal parts, they're already dead, and I went to the grocery store and got it.
like I'm gonna fry it. I'll show you how to fry a chicken. That's fine.
Well, I mean, y'all do
That
know. I don't know
sounds
that
good.
y'all seen the show, but there was, the whole cow cheek episode that we
Yeah.
did, and
Mm.
it was kind of nasty. But hey, there's shit there where there's dark, there's light, and
Yep.
no, that cow was already dead, and I got it at
Yeah.
the grocery store. So I am not taking no life. I am not taking no life. But if it's already at the grocery store and I can go get it there,
Yeah.
Yeah.
then I could put it to good use. My
Yeah.
husband, the whole time when me and Jess were doing that, was like, "Are you really gonna run that where I can't eat it?" I was like, "Well, I mean, I
Oh my
guess
gosh.
maybe you could eat it if you wanted to eat it, but it might have some like
I don't even
rancid,
run over frogs either,
nasty
Sam.
grease and some
And
cow or
turtles.
not
Rescue
horse
turtles.
shit, cat shit. I mean, there's some pretty wretched shit in there, literally.
Yeah.
Whoever's out there who wants to come on and have a show or show
Or
idea,
just try
it doesn't
it.
have to be
If you
about
don't like
anything.
it, don't do it.
Bring it.
Try it.
Get in touch with Terry,
Yeah.
Rosie, or myself, and we'll give it a listen to and see what you have to tell us, and,
Yeah.
and we might we can give you a podcast show and see what you're about. So
Hey, yeah, if you want to do hot topics in the hot tub,
I actually
you
had
know,
a
just
connection
make
that
sure
was
you
that.
got bubbles
No, I had a
covering
connection
everything.
that I haven't heard back from. I swear to you, that is someone telling stories in a hot tub. I swear to you. I can't believe you just said that. There's a guy sitting, smoking a pipe in his hot tub telling stories, and I'm waiting to hear back.
I've done that on the toilet. I've done it on the toilet.
Reading my mind. Quit reading
I've
my
got
mind.
pictures. Skype, Zoom, StreamYard. When I'm sitting on the toilet, hey, I've been cured cancer 4 times. Had world. We was all one big happy world twice. When I sit on the toilet, it is like
You
Einstein
solve
said.
all the
I can
problems. You solve all the problems of the world.
everything, and then by the time I flush, it's gone. That's it.
Oh my
It's
god.
gone. So I'm
That was
just
his
saying.
mixture, his cauldron.
Okay,
Whatever you got, bring it.
I think we'll end on that note, y'all.
Yeah, and I'm about to go eat something. I'm hungry.
Me too. I'm starving. So everybody, have a great weekend. Jess and I doing hexing. I will put this out there. If you're a plastic surgeon and you fuck some people up, you probably should be worried. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. Um, you know, and so I will see everybody on Sunday night. Rosie, when's the next time you're on?
Monday night at 8 p.m.
And
Ben
Howard.
Sailor, last episode
Next
on Monday.
Wednesday. Next Wednesday. Tonight, of course, and then next Wednesday.
Right. So
Start all over
everybody,
again.
yeah, go like and follow Prometheus Productions. Like and follow Skeleton Key. If you're in Facebook jail or Spirit Alabama YouTube, our paranormal page on YouTube, you can go there and follow the shows. And I think I'm even going to try to get Prometheus to stream there too. So y'all stay tuned. And I've got to log in the iPad to log us out so we don't have a show running continuously.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, y'all. And we're still here, damn it. I can't get back in there to end it.
There you go.
Yeah.
And we're still live. Go ahead. We're still live. We got twin Terrys on here.
Show your titties, Howard.
Oh, God. That was